Hey guys, good morning. It's another day in this part of town. It's rather chilly when I woke up, but I'm expecting the weather to not be chilly in the afternoon. Yeah, some things are rather surprising these days, so same drill, comments, thoughts, new insights, let me know. I'll be willing to check it out. For today's briefing, we need to see how World Health Organization approved a coronavirus inquiry. It agreed to make an inquiry to the global response to the pandemic. The resolution called for an impartial, independent, and comprehensive evaluation. We should know then that Trump threatened to permanently end US funding unless it committed, by it meaning the World Health Organization, committed to substantive improvement since China was anything but transparent regarding the situation. Though even if that's like both, and it's even if that's a term, even if the resolution calls for an impartial, independent, and comprehensive evaluation, it actually fell short on promising a thorough review of the origins of the coronavirus. And also, with this, the resolution brought by the European Union on behalf of more than 100 countries gained momentum after Australia worked to form a coalition of countries demanding an inquiry. In the first briefing, I remembered I said that Australia demanded an inquiry from China regarding the coronavirus situation, and we see that with this, World Health Organization just agreed to make an inquiry. What Times did, there's an analysis for this one. What Times did, overall, it said, the meeting ended in confusion over the way forward. Yes, I'm also confused. What will happen in the coming days? And we should know that there's an escalating tension between two superpowers. We see two superpowers, US and China. Let's just check out what will happen in the coming days to come. Now, this one is actually an interesting discussion, and I don't know if people would want to hear it. Here it is. Okay, on the other side, we asked, what happened to the promise made by the national government regarding mass testing? On the ground, we see there's no mass testing. There are testing in other parts of the Philippines. I know Iloilo has testing. I know Cebu has testing. I don't know other parts. Maybe Quezon. Maybe Pasig also has one. I'm not so sure. Anyway, we need to take a look at how much budget the national government has. The emergency powers gave the national government additional budget of 275 billion pesos. Apart from that, we know that the 275 billion pesos does not necessarily mean we go all out the 275 million pesos to testing. No, it's actually divided into different sectors in the pie. So we get it. But we see that the World Bank just approved a $100 million loan to support the country regarding its COVID response, especially in urgent healthcare needs. Additionally, ADB approved a $200 million loan to support the people in the country. What bothers me and what irks me, basically what angers me, is that when I read the news yesterday in CNN, it said that the government fell short. The government just said, oh, we don't have a mass testing program. We just leave it to the private sectors to do the testing. And I think that's problematic because number one, we just can't rely on the private sector to respond. But secondly, we think with that amount of budget that we're talking about, the Philippines can do the testing. Now we ask, what happened to the promise made by the national government? And we need to ask a second question, what happened to the budget? In the coming days to come, everyone's eyes should be on the national government on how they would respond in the coming days. We know that we're gonna lift the lockdown soon. We know that people are gonna go back to their jobs. We know that the workforce, most of the workforce, is gonna go out there, and with the virus not not tackled, not the virus that hasn't even died yet, we could not afford a second wave. That's why we need to see and we need to question what would be the next step. Because at the end of the day, that's the people who's gonna go out there, and most of those people doesn't even have. Come on, let's talk about the nature of the people that's gonna work. They're not gonna take. Most of them are not gonna take their private cars. No, they're gonna take public transportation. They're gonna go out in the street. They're gonna fight for riding transportation. So that's actually something that we need to prevent, a second wave of infection. So again, with the budget itemized, what will be the next step that the government will take regarding the so-called mass testing that people are clamoring about? So ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. I'm gonna leave you with my planner. I don't have so much time. I have a full schedule today since it's Wednesday. It says day 20, not 20. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. That's exactly true. Jack of all trades, master of none. Oh yeah, we cannot do everything at once. It's just one at a time. We can multitask, but we just have to do. Even if we multitask, there's always that one particular thing that's gonna stood out other than the rest. So I think that's it, and I'm just gonna see you tomorrow. And I hope you're doing good and you're doing fine these days. Bye.